Okay, so let's go ahead and break that down. What we got here is we got a G major 7th chord to start with. Real pretty sounding chord. And so let's talk about the right hand a little bit. What I'm doing is I'm taking my thumb and I'm plucking up on this, which is a G note. And for the rest of the chord, my 3 fingers are plucking those 3 notes. Now one thing you'll notice is that when I pluck those, they sit back down. What that does is it keeps them quiet. So when that's ringing, that's separate from this. Now the next chord is an F sharp 7. Really cool sounding chord. I also play that one with my thumb and my first finger barred over and my second finger down on the third fret of the G string. Again with the same rhythm. Now we're going to slide up and use an E minor 7th. Very cool sounding chord too. Same kind of rhythm. Sometimes you might add different notes up top. Maybe play the top note of the chord. Kinds of added neat, real neat effect really. And now it goes down to an A7. And you can play either a 7 or a straight major. They both sound great. And then we're going to this D major 7th to a G major 7th. Remember, still comping this, still using that alternate from the bass to the top of the chords, kind of like a piano player would. Now we get here. Now this is an awesome change. It goes to a C sharp 7 chord. Back down to the F7. And then now we're at the minor, B minor. And then I play a B major there then. Switches to major. So then again that walk down, so it's a C sharp 7, F sharp 7, B minor, B major. Okay, so now we're at the second part of this, where we come up here and we're playing the top part of a G major 7th chord. You see, there's the chord. Remember, we always want to try to learn all the shapes that we can of these chords. They're all over the fretboard, and just by learning your fretboard more, you'll know more of these. So there's the one we're using, but we're just using these 3 notes of it. And with my pinky, I'm going to add the 14th fret and the 12th fret. So adding the F sharp and the E. Now it moves down to the F sharp 7. Still adding F sharp and E. Now we're going to arpeggiate the E minor 7th chord. Now same with the major chord. Real nice sounds. Now here's the cool part. Once we're going through those chords again, arpeggiating them all. Now we get to the C sharp 7. Instead of just arpeggiating that, what we're going to do is go kind of add some syncopation to it. So you can hear that rhythm. It's pretty cool. And then boom, bam. And that time I added that note up top. It's this. You can hear the 7th added up top. So you have. And now we're at our minor chord. And now we play this little walk up. This is a really neat walk up. So from the major, adding that second finger down on the E, and then the F sharp with our pinky, all on the B string. So really neat sound. So mess with all those ideas. Remember that you can use this stuff anytime, and over almost all those chords. And it's also a great style that when you're playing on your own, you can have a lot of fun playing rhythms, because it kind of adds like the bass part in there. So go ahead and try all those ideas and have a great time with them.